All right, welcome back to Chuck Leonard's Central Valley Buzz. I'm Mike Scott. More food here today. Man, we are surrounded by food. Our friend Len Ruggeiro from Mother Mary's has brought in, man, you should see the Mofo party band over there eating all the stuff you brought in. You made them happy.
They're chowing on the pizza, on the pepperoni pizza.
You brought in pizza and spaghetti.
Actually, a little rigatoni with some marinara sauce here.
Wow.
And I hadn't brought the meatballs yet.
What?
Okay, yeah. This is actually this is one of the few recipes in the restaurant that would be classified as Len's recipe. This is when I was growing up, my grandfather we used to wake up on Sunday and Pop is frying the meatballs, getting the meatballs ready for when we come back home from church. Of course, we always used to say, "Did Pop go to church?" Or Pop went to 6 o'clock mass. Right. So we do.
Ooh.
Yeah, like that. So when I was 27, my Aunt Jeannie says, "You should make the meatballs." They were terrible. So I started adding more garlic, parsley, and cheese until you couldn't stand it any longer, and that's what you have. Isn't that good?
Well, is that all cheese I'm seeing there?
That's a little mozzarella cheese that they put on the outside, but you got a lot of Parmesan in there and a lot of parsley and garlic, and that's in our marinara sauce, which is what's on the pasta as well.
Do people just order the meatballs by themselves?
It's a very popular appetizer. They'll do 4 meatballs as an appetizer.
Why,
yeah, really good.
Well,
really
isn't there some restaurant I read about that they just serve meatballs?
Yeah,
they're the big old meatballs?
Back east, right?
Back in
Chicago
New York or
something?
somewhere?
Yeah, they take giant meatballs, right? Yeah. Don't know, but that's a family recipe.
These are tasty.
Yeah, they're good. They're good. And I'm gonna leave some more. There's plenty of meatballs for the guys in the audience that choose as well.
All right. Comedy.
Yeah.
This Saturday, but guess what? If you haven't bought a ticket yet, you're out of luck.
Sold out comedy.
Out.
Phil Medina Productions is putting on a show. Several comedians coming up from L.A. But on July 26th, we're going to have Justin Worsham back. He's also an L.A. comic, nationally known comic, has CDs out. He'll be back at Mother Mary's on Saturday, July 26th. That show is still open for tickets if you're interested.
How many can you seat in there for these
shows?
About
100.
100?
Yeah, about 100, maybe a little less than 100.
That's kind of intimate for a little comedy show.
It's in the dining room. We clear out a little spot in the dining room, put a stage up for the comic, and probably I'd say 90% of the people that come to the show will come in at 8 o'clock, have dinner, and then stay for the show. So it's almost like, like in Vegas style. Come in for dinner and a show. That's very, very cool.
But there's a charge for the show. Right?
Charge for the show, yeah. Tickets are generally in the $10 to $20 range, depending on how big the comic is, how much they got to pay the comic.
Well, the comedians want to go home with something in their pocket.
They
right?
do.
Although you probably feed them nicely too, don't you?
Oh, we give them some food.
Yeah.
Let them eat.
All right.
Let them eat.
The nights you don't do comedy on the weekends, you have other entertainment in there.
Yeah, Friday nights we have Johnny Salatino playing his accordion. He's a local guy, been here for years. And on Saturday, William Morris sings for some background music. Creates a very nice ambiance in the restaurant while you're having dinner. Really good stuff.
The accordion is still around. I haven't seen
you got to hear this guy. Yeah, well, you ever hear of Dick Contino?
Dick Contino.
Yeah, he's a local guy for years. Plays in Vegas nationally. He actually played at the restaurant for a party a couple of Tuesdays ago. Place was packed.
Wow.
It was really, really a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Get him on the show here one day. Bring him in.
Johnny? Well, we could try that. Yeah, Johnny would love to come down.
All right.
Yeah, great.
You wanted to talk about your steaks. You say you're best known or best
kept secret. Best kept secret in town really is our Brant Farm steaks. We get them from J&D Foods. They're like a high choice, but the ribeye is just really the best ribeye you can find.
Is it bone in or?
The ribeye is actually not bone in.
Not bone in.
But although we're thinking about trying the bone in ribeye. And then we have a New York steak that's also very juicy and very, very, very good. It's just a great piece of meat. When I was first considering putting steaks in, I didn't want to put a cheap piece of meat in because I've been to Peter Luger's, I've been to the Palm, all the famous, steakhouses around the country, and I just wanted to make sure that we had a good product. And our people love the steaks. They really won't go back anywhere else when they've had our steaks. It's really great secret.
Although you go to an Italian restaurant, steak isn't the first thing you think of.
You don't. And usually, I guess the people that wind up having the steaks are existing customers that have been back the third, fourth time. Let me try the steak. And then they go, wow, I never realized that was this good. It's pretty good.
Who's your chef out there?
Actually, the chef would actually be my wife, Mary, in terms of she makes all the recipes. But we don't actually have a chef on staff. We just have our staff make sure that they follow the recipes that Mary's set down for them. And so here's the formula. It's not rocket science. This is how you do it, and that's we've been pretty successful with that.
Don't tweak with it. Just
Don't
follow that recipe.
You can't change that.
So what else is going on out there?
Well, we have deli specials. Mondays we have kids eat free. They come in.
Kids eat free
as long as the
with an adult.
With the adult buys an entree or a large pizza. Kids will eat free. Tuesday night we give away garlic knots. Wednesday night wine specials, half off on house wine, $5 off on bottles, and then Thursday night free medium cheese pizza with either an entree or a couple of entrees or another large pizza or a large specialty pizza. We'll give you a free medium cheese pizza, which is great for the kids.
Not bad.
Parents will come in, order dinner, and then the kids are basically eating pizza for free.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Have you tried this Marichal?
I haven't. Yeah.
It's
Pretty
very
good. Yeah.
From down in the Sanger country.
Great. Cool.
Are you still? You have the place next door to you?
Actually, that's not our place, but Pendragon. Opened up about a month ago, and what we're doing is we're doing the food in there. So if you go into Pendragon and you're sitting having a beer, you'll see our little appetizer menus. And
they just call it across?
Actually, we have a server that goes in there and stops in there every once in a while. You need any food, and we order it and bring it in for them.
Yeah.
So,
Is Pendragon's doing okay?
Yeah, they're doing real well. They were really busy on Sunday for that World Cup game. Yeah, they had a big crowd in there.
Oh, you don't have the cup on in your place?
Well, we do, but we don't attract the sports crowd. We don't go. I've tried to promote we have a banquet room that's great for birthday parties, wedding showers, rehearsal dinners, graduation parties. We've done a lot of parties in the banquet room. I've tried a couple of times to say, well, have your sports party, in the back. Just, we're not perceived as a sports bar type place. So
even when Italy's playing?
Even when Italy's playing, yeah, right.
Wow.
Or U.S., so it's more for dinner.
Did you see that guy that bit the other guy on the shoulder?
I heard about it. No,
That's
it's
crazy.
his third time, too. It's his third time.
What was he thinking?
A lot of people say, well, that happens, Well, it can't happen 3 times.
Well, they got him this time. I think
Yeah.
he's suspended for a bunch of games now.
Cool.
Wow.
Great.
All right. So again, sorry if you missed it out, this Saturday night's comedy show
Sold
at
out.
Mother Mary's is sold out. That's kind of cool
Yeah,
to be able
it
to say that, isn't it?
I just got the email this morning.
Yeah.
Totally sold out.
But there's another comedy show coming up
July
on
26th.
July the 26th. You're going to start having these weekly instead of monthly?
We generally have it monthly, although actually starting in July, we're going to start a Thursday night a local comedy show in the back room.
Okay.
It starts at July 17th, I think, is a Thursday. Yeah, July 17th is a Thursday.
So just local comedians?
Yeah, they may bring some outside people in. The opportunity maybe to do even some open mic for some local people. The back hole's about 35, 40 people. So we're going to start doing a weekly comedy show July 17th, and that's promoted by Danny Mitch.
Okay.
Mitch Productions.
Are these family-friendly shows? Or?
Not always. You
Not
gotta
always?
check. No.
But they probably warn you if it's
They
like
will warn you.
adult
Yeah.
themes.
As a matter of fact, I can guarantee you the one this Saturday is not family-friendly. Although Justin Worsham when he comes in July, he's almost like a white Bill Cosby in terms of stays away from the foul language, and he does a real job.
Storyteller?
Storyteller about his family and his kids and his wife and that kind of stuff. So it's pretty funny.
Okay.
Pretty good stuff.
Mother Mary's at
Northeast corner, Willow and Nice.
Willow and Nice. Can't
In
miss them.
Clovis.
Right next to Pendragon's.
Yep.
And comedy, entertainment, great food, great steaks. Len, thanks for bringing all that stuff in.
Thank you so much.
I hope the
Having
band
me.
can play after eating all that stuff.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys.
Mother Mary's Pizza
Mother
here
Mary.
on Chuck Leonard's Central Valley Buzz.